Oh. Live? We're live. Hey guys, if you can see and hear us, let us know in the comment section or in the chat section, and we'll get back to you.
Pump up the volume.
I'm sorry if I sound sick. It's because we both have a little bit of a cold this week that we're dealing with. So forgive us ahead of time for any coughing or sneezing that we may do over the next 90 or so minutes.
Fall has got us. So instead of wine, I'm drinking tea.
I'm drinking nothing. I just had a bunch of water though. Let me skip this ad and see if people can hear us. See you in Maryland. Okay, awesome. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Appreciate it. And thank you for being here. Happy fall to everybody. And
Happy
this is
fall.
Probably going to be, is it safe to say that this is probably going to be the last live stream that we do from In the Barn?
This is the last live stream from In the Tiny Home.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is going to be it. We are in the process of transitioning.
Yes.
Very excited. So hope you're all doing well. Again, thank you for being here. And if you have any questions, fire away. Oh, yeah, let me address something real quick.
Yes.
Excuse me. On our last live stream, I screwed up toward the very end because we got a little overwhelmed, or we were reacting to the fact that Adam Schrader was on our live stream. And if you were there for that, you saw that he donated $4,500. So
he ended up upping it throughout the week to $5,000.
So during that live stream, we were actively responding and reacting to that. And I actually missed a $200 super chat toward the very end of our last live stream from Jim Henry.
Yeah.
So I wanted to hop on here. We actually reached out to him after the fact, but I wanted to hop on here and apologize to him and all of you if I missed your super chat. Big or small, they are all appreciated. That was my bad. I have to do better, and I'm going to try.
You're going to do great tonight.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Yeah, it does get a little crazy sometimes when the chat really starts flying. So I'm also going to be monitoring PayPal through this because what happened?
The chat is just, it's already moving so crazy.
We have officially opened our Pediatric Toy Drive. We do this every year. This is our third year. Last year, you guys made this completely incredible. And on Saturday's video, we released the toy list. So we have adopted 30 families. They have 72 families that need to be adopted. So I'm hoping that we can take on the rest of the families, but I want to make sure that we take care of the 30. So if you do happen to go over to the Amazon wish list and you notice some items that look really odd or like really specific, it's because the families send their wish list. And so we actually register for all the kids' individual wishes that they want. So if you see some really odd items, those are probably some really good items to pick out because they're for particular children.
And Paula Wells is on here. She's already attached the Amazon wish list as well as our PayPal link. Thank you so much for doing that, Paula. We actually have a gift for you here in the tiny home that we needed to get to you.
We do.
Somehow we're going to mail that.
Yeah, she gave me her address.
Put it out there. No, I'm joking.
If everyone wants to mail Paula a gift, this is her address.
Paula, you are awesome. You are always right on top of things. We appreciate you as well. So very much.
All right. So since our chat is still relatively small, does anyone have any questions right off the bat that we can answer for you before things get crazy?
Waiting for questions now. A lot of folks just saying hello from all over the place,
hello, guys.
Like Europe, Spain, crazy. Thank you for pointing that out. Kelly Farrell, we have our first $5 super chat saying you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Kelly.
You. And we did get a super sticker at the beginning before.
Let me see if I can find that. I don't know if it's going to let me go back at this point.
Yeah.
So I apologize already to whoever that was, but we do appreciate that as well.
Thank you so much.
And guys, all of this is going to be going toward the fundraiser portion of what it is that we're doing.
So all super chats and all PayPal donations will be going towards our Pediatric Toy Drive. From now through the middle of November. This is the only live that we're going to do before the big live. So our goal this year is to raise $30,000 for pediatric cancer.
We have not moved. I'm going to try to address a whole bunch of questions really quickly. We have not moved into the house full time as of yet, which is why we're still in here.
Yep.
Our heat pump has been repaired, refurbished, not replaced, but it's up and running and working, which is really, really nice. What's the status with soaking with the Souzas? Long story short, we're trying to make that happen as quickly as possible, as soon as possible. Should I talk about the hot tub at the very least?
I mean, okay, so the hot tub is a thing. The patio, however, is not a thing because we are having trouble getting concrete, we are told. So we're just waiting on our concrete guy to get our patio poured. And
if and when that happens, we will also be installing a hot tub, and soaking with the Suzas will be happening.
Yeah, soaking with the Suzas.
Really looking forward to that. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to have a hot tub.
It'd be so nice this week, like not feeling good. It would be so nice.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Fire update. Yes, a whole bunch of you guys have been asking about the fires, and I don't know whether or not even you picked up on this, but there's a new fire burning. Did you see that?
Behind the house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Directly behind the house.
I did notice that there was a big fire burning right behind our new house.
So the really big fire that we focused on in some of the more recent videos is still burning, but not. It's kind of dwindling down. Yeah, it's just kind of smoldering at this point. There's some hot spots that are still burning, but like we just mentioned, there is a new fire that's actually even closer, but it's still very, very small. I think it's not even 300 acres yet.
That's still really big.
Yeah, and that's how the last one started too. So
yeah,
hopefully we get some. We have been getting cooler temperatures, but hopefully we get some rain that comes through and washes all of those fires out.
This one's even more eerie because it's like our house, and then that mountain that's right behind the house. It's like right there on top of that, and so. It's like right when we look at the house, it's like, oh, wildfire, how nice.
Okay, Jody West with a $20 super chat. There's no message with that. Thank you so much, though, Jody.
Thank you. We'll make sure that makes it over to the fundraiser.
We have Richard Joy. Sorry, that sounds horrible. Richard Joy with another $20 super chat saying, good evening from Northeast Kansas. Good luck with the toy drive. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you so much. So, fun fact, our small town dropped a bunch of UPS routes, and they are now shipping all Amazon packages because the wish list goes through Amazon. They're shipping all Amazon packages to the post office. So they've been calling us daily to come pick up boxes.
They're a little mad at us right now. They're upset with us.
I think they're upset with us. So the first day they were like, you need to come here right now. There's 50 boxes for you. And so I went right away. And then today I got a call from our mail carrier saying, you have to get to the post office. We can't even use the bathroom. So it's like totally stacked up.
Hate to interrupt you real quick. Lisa Opperman with this $20 super chat. We got a $5 super sticker from Arizona Cowboy 1963 saying your home is looking great and just sending my best to you and your family. Thank you for that.
Thank you
super
so
chat,
much.
not a super sticker. Super sticker came from Francisco Rivera. $5. Thank you for that. And I think this is the last one. Okay. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown with a hippo spinning in a chair super sticker. $10. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Bobby Brown.
Okay. And we had one come through PayPal. So here's the deal. If you leave it as a super chat, YouTube does take a portion of that. I believe they take 30%. If you 40%. Gift it, I think super chats is 30%.
Oh, really? 73?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you gift it on PayPal, there are 0 fees. So we do have our PayPal email listed below in the live. And then Paula has also thrown it up. I am monitoring that. So if you want to leave a message, it'll be the same as leaving a super chat. And then all of that, every single penny of it will go to the Pediatric Toy Drive.
And so again, we are still working on getting, you want to talk about the plans, just some of the things we got planned, because we're really excited and looking forward to it.
Will you stop wiggling your toes at me to tell me to stop talking?
No.
Whenever something happens and he needs me to stop, he wiggles his toes.
So now, because of what happened last time, I'm really paranoid with trying to keep up with all the super chats. So I'm just trying to make sure that I maintain a certain pace.
If you notice me just stop talking, it's because he's wiggled his toes at me. Will you stop doing that?
What should we do? Pinch, leg pinch?
No, don't do that either. Okay, so here's the deal. With the Pediatric Toy Drive, we have committed to 30 families. Plus, we want to stock 250 backpacks. The backpacks are for siblings. So when you go on the toy drive and you notice that there's like 72 crayons and 72 coloring books and sticker books and little loveys and stuff, and you want to know why so many, it's because we are stuffing 250 sibling backpacks. When pediatric oncology patients go to their appointments, many times siblings get drug along. Those appointments can be really long, and sometimes they can even go overnight. And some of these siblings are very young, and they get really bored and they get drug along. They're along for the ride, long drives from Seattle. And so we try to stock these backpacks that are just full of activities and loveys and storybooks and sticker books and clay and everything that can keep them busy. So we want to make sure that we get all of the siblings taken care of. And then if you notice all of the gift cards on the wish list, those are for the parents. A lot of them are gas cards, pizza cards, coffee cards. You've been up with a sick child all day, and a really good latte, not like the paper cup at the hospital coffee, like a good
from the machine.
Real coffee is so appreciated, or you've been at appointments all day long, that pizza card is, you can just stop, you can get a hot pizza and you can feed your family and you don't have to worry about grocery shopping and getting home and cooking. So that's what all of those gift cards are for. You're toe wiggling me.
Blissful Moments Farm with a $5 super chat saying, Jeremy, will you sing Smelly Cat? Even with a sick voice. Smelly cat, smelly cat. What are Nevera, I need you. Come on.
Come sing Smelly Cat.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
It's not your fault.
Boom, there it is. Thank you for the super chat. $2 super chat from Cleona Bullard. No message with that, but thank you so much. Karen. Hey, shh. Thank you. Karen Andes with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for that. A couple of emojis in there. Post office can't be mad. It's for a good cause. Yeah, we tried explaining to them. Hey,
they're still mad.
Our friend Adam Schrader is back with
a
$200 super chat. Hey, everyone.
Rock, Adam.
Thanks to all that donate to this amazing cause. Thank you once again, Adam. We're still blown away with your generosity.
Okay, I'm checking this again. So
Adam's back.
I'm not going to say that name right.
What? Michelle Washburn?
It's Michelle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just spelled alternatively.
Okay, Michelle Washburn has donated $50 to our pediatric PayPal fund here.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Some folks were asking about whether or not we got the stand-up freezer replaced. We have not done that as of yet. There is a very good explanation as to why, and you guys will see that here very soon.
On Saturday.
People were asking about Kenji, how Kenji's doing. Kenji's doing great. The only thing that I'm noticing with him as far as like decline in his health is his hearing. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
His hearing is really starting to go to where you kind of surprise him when you walk up on him from behind, which is a new thing.
Right.
It's gotten really bad just in like the last.
Yeah, I don't think he hears very much at all. I scared him this morning too, and I walked right behind him and I just touched him on the head and he completely panicked.
Yeah, and ordinarily, like you guys have seen in videos, he will bark at cars that are rolling up here and stuff, and he hasn't been doing that because he's not hearing them pull up. So I don't know what's causing that. He has had a lot of ear issues in the past, but aside from that, he's doing very, very well.
Yeah.
So, thanks for asking.
Vincent Donald just donated $20 through PayPal. Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you, Vincent.
It says Pediatric Toy Drive. Let's see what his comment is. Pediatric Toy Drive. Love you guys and your family and channel. Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you.
So this is awesome. So we have raised $10,500 so far. Our goal is to raise $30,000. Kaimani has committed to shaving his head, and Jeremy said, because he doesn't want to be one up, that he would also shave his head live. So on the final live, which will fall probably the first or second week in November, where we wrap up our whole toy drive, the guys are going to be shaving their head if we can raise $30,000.
It wasn't about being one-upped. It had nothing to do with it. I was inspired by his act. His volunteering.
I know.
To do that. So,
he just walked by and said he would do it.
So I cut all of our hair myself. I cut his hair and I cut Eli's hair. He has decided that up until the day that we decide to shave his head, that he's going to let his hair grow out. So he's going to be looking a little moppy here in the next couple of weeks.
Don't judge him.
Don't judge him. He's doing it for a good cause and a good reason.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Okay, Mark Spivey donated $10. Love your content and channel. And Catherine Bright donated $10.66.
Did we get the right piece for the hood vent yet? Yes, we do. It's actually sitting on our counter. We just got it. So I'm going to be working on that. And we might stick it in a video. I don't know. You guys kind of already saw how it goes, but just one piece. So relieved to have that.
Yes.
There's a lot. Like there's just so many little things. And you guys have been commenting like that last 10% of finishing a house seems to take up so much time. And it really does. It's insane. Every time I think we've like marked or checked a bunch of boxes off our list, it's like there's more stuff that we need to be working on finalizing.
All right, Angela MacArthur wants to know if we shear our own sheep, and if so, what do we do with the sheared wool? So I have actually sold or donated the sheared wool to a few Mennonite girls that spin their own wool, and they dye it and everything, and I think it's really cool. So last year I just ended up giving it away. I still have the Springs wool, just because it's kind of been on the back burner, but I will find a home for that. We do not shear our own sheep. We hire that done because the clippers are really sharp and their skin is really paper tissue thin, and I'm afraid to cut them.
I think I could do it. It would just take me like an hour per sheep because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave your sheep on their stomach for that long because it can upset their intestinal tract. Like some sheep can get really sick after they get sheared. So you got to be quick with it.
Say hi to everybody. Hello.
Hey,
We got 2,000 folks
all
hanging
the
out.
littles.
I will direct this question. Hold on, let me get that super chat. Where'd that go? Wait. Wait, I think I got that.
Okay,
one.
well, you do that. Brian
I got
Lofer
it, I got
donated
it.
$20, donating to the cause.
Thank you, Brian. Disc Golf
Thank you,
Bear
Brian.
with a $2 super chat. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much,
Thank
Disc
you.
Golf Bear. And he actually doubled down to another $2. Do we have to buy Seahawks gear with a throw up emoji saying 49ers?
Okay, so this is in Spokane, Washington. Washington is technically, it's Seahawks. So
Seahawks country.
when I got the
Let's
list for the
ride.
kids, most of them, it says like favorite team or character. Most of them are Seahawks. One kid did request some Cowboys gear, which was already purchased. And then there was another one. It might have been like the Texans or something that another kid wanted, but 9 out of 10 was Seahawks. So if you see a bunch of Seahawks stuff on there, it's because it's in Washington.
Cleonia Bullard with a $5 super sticker. Thank you so much for that.
Thank
Very cool
you.
name. Very unique. Does that have to do with his tumor? I think referring to Kenji. I don't think so.
No.
I think his hearing's just going. Like I
Yeah.
said, he's had a lot of ear issues.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. A lot of kind comments coming in. Oh, I just love you guys. Been watching for about 2 years. And I was wondering who is the mean one and who is the nice one when it comes to discipline of the kids.
Oh.
I am the definitely. Let's ask you guys, who's the nice one and who is the mean one?
Mom
is the nice one. I'm definitely the disciplinarian parent.
I tend to coddle.
Yes, completely.
I love them so much.
Oh,
Not that you don't,
I
but
love them as
I mean,
well, which is why we have the discipline.
I think they're so cute. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's not like you plan for how that plays out. It just kind of takes on.
I think it's just kind of it's like one.
It's always
one is more nurturing and one is more like wants to like build the strong foundation.
I think to such an extent that they already know that if they're like upsetting you, that the discipline is going to come from me. Not to make it sound like it's all crazy because it's not. We have really exceptionally well behaved kids.
Yeah, we do.
But every now and again, stuff happens and stuff pops up. So
usually
it's when they're fighting with each other that I have to kind of crack the whip a little.
Yeah, but they get
metaphorically.
along really well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we're not big on all that. So, Lori donated $100. You are doing wonderful things. God bless. God bless you, Lori. Thank you so much.
God bless. Thank you.
That is incredible.
So what is the total up to now? Are we over
All right.
11,000?
I don't think so. Almost 10,865. Oh, and more. Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is such a great start. Thank you, guys.
Hold on. There's more. Roger Sasaki.
Hey, Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Longtime supporter of our channel, donated $100. Ryan Garden donated $20. Sharon Vestal donated $100, and Michelle Patino donated $30. Thank you
guys
so
rock.
much,
Thank you
guys.
so much. We are off to such a great start this year. Really, really excited about it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that is so incredible.
Let me get caught up because now I'm behind. Julie Chown, hope I'm saying that right. $5 Canadian, saying hi from Nova Scotia, Canada. I enjoy this channel. Just started watching 3 months ago. Well, awesome. Welcome. I see that you're a new member as well. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
$5 from Terry Agnew. How much would it take for Melissa to shave her head? A lot more.
A lot. Okay, so Richard Lump just donated $20. Thank you. So here's the other part of that. Because we do want to do something really tremendous to thank everyone and kind of match this craziness and donate ourselves, we have decided to throw in another aspect to all of this. So in order to reach out further within our community around the holidays when people really struggle, we have decided that if we can raise $30,000, Jeremy and I are going to donate $5,000 towards buying people's groceries for the holidays. So
you're laying all that out now?
Yeah.
You're revealing it?
I'm revealing it. So we also got Safeway, Albertsons, Vons, it's all one company to say, hey, if you guys will go do this over in our store, we will match your donation. So we really, really want to reach our goal because that sounds incredibly exciting to go in there like the day before Thanksgiving or right around the holidays. And when people have full carts and stress levels are at their highest and people are, struggling for money around the holidays, because let's face it, it's super expensive to put on a nice holiday and buy gifts for grandkids.
It is in 2022. Yeah,
it is. It's inflation is through the roof. Grocery prices are insane. Gas is insane. Everything's crazy this year. So to kind of lessen the burden for people, we decided that we were going to just surprise a bunch of people, and we're going to look for the biggest, fullest carts and people with a bunch of kids. And
yeah, so that's a big part of why it is we're so excited that we've managed
it's going to be really fun.
Kind of add another layer and dimension to this year, which is really exciting to help more people.
And I don't want to shave my head. I would much rather buy
how much would it take?
$5,000 in groceries than shave my head.
You can rock a wig for a couple of years.
It would take, that would take years to like.
What if somebody or some company was like, I will donate an astronomical amount of money?
What is the astronomical amount of money?
$500,000.
Oh, $500,000. Man, for ACCOIN.
I'd be getting the Clippers if that were the case.
I mean, that would, yeah.
I'd fade you up real nice.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
No.
What do you think the toughest project was on the house? Somebody else was asking.
For me personally, it would have been like anything like sheeting the outside of the house was really hard for me because the zip sheeting was really heavy and cumbersome for me because I'm very short and I'm not that strong, and it was really hot during that time. So for me, that was like probably the hardest project.
Yeah, somebody else was asking what my favorite tool is. So I was thinking about that. I think it's my router. I just like
router.
I like the ability to just make really nice, clean cuts and like rough openings and stuff. It's been
it's my router.
Great tool. All right, we got a $20 super chat from Koamua 808 with a shaka chihu aloha ohana. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All the Hawaiians checking in.
Dean Johnson sent another $250. He has already donated. He said another $250. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Holy cow. Massive.
And Lisa Luskin donated $25. Good luck on the toy drive. Thank you guys.
Or Luskin?
I don't know. I say every name wrong. I'm so sorry.
All these names as they come in.
I butcher all the names.
For you guys who are hopping on here late, no, the fires are not completely out. They are still burning. The big one that we talked about previously is just kind of smoldering with some hot spots, but we do have another new fire that's even closer to our property. We're not all that concerned about it yet, but it's definitely going to be worth watching. Hopefully we get some rain soon, even though the forecast says
no rain. No rain. It's so dry here. So what we really don't want is wind, and we'll definitely let you guys know if it becomes concerning.
How long are you allowing the Amazon wish list this year?
Okay, great question. I'm going to leave it up until probably November 1st. So it's only going to be up 1 month. And that is because we have to allow for items to come in. I left it up about a week short of when we actually had to deliver everything, and a bunch of stuff showed up after the fact. So we're cutting off the wish list November 1st. We're going to take it down. So make sure that you make purchases before that. And then that will allow 2 weeks for everything to come in and for us to get everything boxed up. I don't know if this year will be bigger, but I'm anticipating that it could be. So, I mean, it's already been crazy, and we just announced it very shortly at the end of a video. And so, yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's an incredible thing. I mean, if we can do all 72 families, that would be great.
I'm wiggling my toes again.
You are wiggling.
Here's another question regarding the fundraiser. Are we opening the ACCOIN mail to add it to the total? So the total, the financial fundraiser total is separate from all of the gifts that you folks are donating.
That's not what they're asking.
What are they asking?
So I said, if you don't have PayPal, you can mail checks made out to ACCOIN to our PO box. And so, yes, we're opening those as they come in, and we're adding those to the total.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
49ers, no, 49ers fan. We are Seahawks.
We are Seahawks fans.
At least we were.
Yeah.
Don't watch much football these days.
No, not nearly as much.
Things have gotten too crazy.
Too busy. Yeah. So I was saying something.
What were you saying?
The toy drive, and now I don't remember.
Well, while you're thinking about that, Rick Hurley donated $5 through a super sticker. Thank you so much for that. And we got, holy cow, $5 from Terry, Agni, Melissa, and her day drinking. Gotta stop it. Not today, though, because we're both sick.
I'm drinking tea.
Living that mom life. Great name. $5 super chat. Thank you from a single mom with a medically complex 5-year-old. These kinds of packages are the world of difference during those hospital stays. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for your input. And
definitely keep you in our prayers.
For sure. Thank you so much.
Max Church donated $10. I may have already said that.
No, it's hard to keep track of.
Robin Chapman donated $20. And Lana Komar donated $100. Thank you, Lana. We love you.
Is that the same llama? Yes. Or llama? Llama?
Mama llama.
We got $10 super chat from Joe. No, channel member. Thanks for that. No comment. Tina Bobina, the Bronco lady, $5 super chat. Not for day drinking, Melissa.
Oh.
It's for the children's.
Okay.
Yvette Witten with a $20 super chat saying, love you guys all the way from Clackamas, Oregon. Clackamas.
This is crazy. Karen.
Thank you.
Let's read that last name.
Art.
Okay.
Sure.
Donated $50. Thank you so much. And Karen Rosales.
Melissa Rosales.
Donated $50. Your family is so caring. Wait, Karen has a message and I want to read it.
Go ahead. All you.
It takes me a while to pull it up.
I feel bad. We're not.
I used to work as a pediatric hospice nurse. God bless you. That would be a really hard job. That would be,
Couldn't do it.
That would be really tough. God bless you for doing that.
Oh, all these heavy things to be thinking about.
Yeah.
Like the story you hit me with this morning, which we will not get into, but really, really hard to do this when you hear of the unfortunate side of things.
Yeah, we got sad news this morning with our pediatric toy drive. So we won't get into it because then I'll cry for the rest of the live.
Send PayPal so YouTube does not take 30% of your donation. Yeah, that would be the preferred method, guys. But if you don't have PayPal, we understand.
Yeah,
so.
We do. And you can always mail a check made out to ACCOIN, ACCOIN. I put it in the video description below.
I think Paula stuck it in there, so she did. Yeah. Checks written to ACCOIN can be sent here with our PO box. Thank you once again, Paula. You are always on top of things.
And Brenda Royce donated $100. Thank you, Brenda. So you guys are so awesome. I am hopeful that we are going to reach our goal, and I really, really want to go grocery shopping with Safeway's money. So
you want to explain the backstory behind that? I don't think you touched upon that.
Okay, so this is how that all came about.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Real quick, hold on. Oh. Sorry. Edward Vargas with a $20 super chat. Hi from Connecticut. Hi, and thank you, Edward.
Thank
Lisa
you, Edward.
Ho with a 45 some kind of dollar super sticker saying good job. Tina Lou Brackett, $50 super chat. No message with that one. And Jessica Lujan, $20 super chat. Hi, Jeremy and Melissa. Keep up the good work. Love your channel. Watching from Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Thanks to all of you so much. Okay, go. Sorry.
Where's the donuts, bro? We haven't been to the bakery in a little while. We need to go.
I tell the story so I don't fall behind again.
Okay, so we were sitting around. We got a call, and it said, "You have won a year's worth of free groceries." And I thought, that's
from
scam.
Safer Albertsons.
Yeah, and I thought that's for sure a scam, right? So I was just gonna block the number, and then Jeremy was like, "You should investigate it because like you may have actually won a year's worth of free groceries."
No, so the more full explanation is that there was a regional contest, and it was all of Washington State, all of the state of Oregon, and all of Idaho.
Yeah.
And there was one winner.
For
a year's worth of groceries. And guess who won it with her crazy luck?
It was me. So I won a year's worth of free groceries, but I knew instantly that it was a total God thing and that it wasn't for me. So I knew it was for the toy drive. And so we are donating all of that towards buying people's groceries. And then when we asked Safeway if we had permission to film inside their store, because of course, you know, we want to show all of you guys because it's a thank you for your donations. They were like, yeah, and we'll match it. So it was like complete God thing. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
It's going to go so far in the community with blessing so many different people. It's just a way to reach so many different people, and there's a ripple effect in that, you know, like somebody does something for you and you remember it, and then you do something for someone else, and then it encourages the kids that are present and everything to find ways of giving and reach out in your community. And it doesn't even have to be a lot. It can be helping somebody load their car or anything, like anything that you can do to help someone else inspires them to help someone else. And it's just a ripple effect of love. And I love that. I think it's the coolest thing. This is my favorite part of this whole crazy YouTube experience has been the Pediatric Toy Drive, the people we have met, the families that we've been able to embrace with you guys, because we as a family could never, ever, ever do anything like this on our own. So to come together with the most awesome community on YouTube is such a blessing. And I love it.
It's awesome. It's most definitely the best thing that we do with what it is we do online, for sure.
Yes.
Okay, better full length explanation there. I just think it's so cool the way that all of this came about. No, it's really, really, like you said, it's a complete God thing, for sure.
Yes.
Somebody had some questions, and I want to acknowledge those questions. Donald Flanagan's asking, hi guys, when I type in the PayPal link, it goes to Good Simple Living. Is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Joy Cook is also claiming that she got scammed by someone on PayPal and they were using our name.
No, you didn't get scammed.
Oh, there's Joy Cook right there.
Yeah. So no, you didn't get scammed. That was us. And then we got a notice saying that you were trying to get the money back. And so I responded. I was like, no, this is for the Pediatric Toy Drive. So that was actually us.
Did that just pop up?
No, I mean, it was like,
September 24th.
It was donated during, I think, our last live.
Show the camera. Well, can you show the camera?
No, I don't.
Is there anything?
Really want to do that to her.
Basically, your donation has been placed in a pending category,
right?
Probably because of the action you took on your end.
Yeah, it says that you reported it as like fraudulent, but it wasn't. It went to our PayPal.
Rest assured, it is us.
Yeah.
Hopefully that eases your concerns. Pay it forward. Called Pay It Forward. Yes, you guys all understand it. It's a great concept, and I think it's really cool that we all get to collectively do it.
Yeah, it's really all of you guys, and it's so inspiring how you guys just rally behind this and you rally behind these families because it's so hard what they're going through. And they even if it's not a financial thing with gifts, the parents don't have time to shop. I've talked to so many pediatric cancer parents, and they said you don't have the energy to go shopping, and you're not even thinking about the holidays, and then all of a sudden it's Christmas Eve and you've got 4 other kids and you haven't done Christmas because you've been, your world is crashing down.
It's totally understandable.
Yeah. So it just takes all of the pressure off. They pick up their box and there's Christmas, and it's all of the wishes that the kids want. They get to pick 3 items. Some kids, one family, all the kid wants is a tent. So if you go on the wish list, you will see the tent, and that's all he asked for, a tent.
How big of a tent?
A 3-room tent.
No,
but it's not a big tent. It's a little pop-up tent, and he wants to go camping, and it gives him something to look forward to. And I hope he gets his tent because I just thought that's all he asked for.
He'll get the tent.
He'll get the tent. We'll make sure he gets the tent. But and then another little boy, he's Eli's age. He asked for a tackle box and bass lures. That was all he wanted for Christmas.
He wants to go fishing.
Bass lures.
He wants to go with the other kids.
Bass
and they can go
fishing
together.
I know. It's the cutest wish list I ever saw. So of course I tried to find all this other fishing stuff to add to it. But yeah.
All right, adorable. Arizona Cowboy once again. Arizona Cowboy 1963 with another $5 super chat. You folks have such big hearts, and that's why you have the followers you do. Karma. Well, thank you so much.
Well, I think it's our followers that have big hearts.
Again, it's you guys that do this. It's the best thing we do all year for sure. It's you guys. It's our
favorite thing.
$25 super chat from Redmark 330. God bless you and your family. Thank you for the great videos. Thank you so much, Redmark. We appreciate that kindness.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm still caught up. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to gloss over all of the other comments coming in. I'm trying to make sure that I acknowledge everybody who is donating. So go ahead.
Brenda Royce donated $100. Libby Rudolph donated $10. And Conley Elliott donated $20. Thank you so much.
Kathleen McGinley is asking, what cities are you going to do the grocery giveaway at? Just Idaho? Just wondering.
We have to stick to our local community because we're going to do it over multiple days because we're a little afraid if we're in there buying everyone's groceries in one day, people are going to start calling their friends and we're going to have a mob on our hands. Get down to Safeway. They're giving away free food. So we really want to have that surprise effect. So we'll probably just do 10 a day or something like that, depending on how it's going, kind of sneak in and sneak attack people. And I think that's going to be our best way of doing it. So we do need to keep it local. And then there is a lot of need within our local community. And that's kind of our plan.
Yes, correct. Amen, Paula. She said, excuse me. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. All of you watching are so awesome for your support by just being here. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. And we do greatly appreciate everybody that's on here. Your support means the world to us. And regardless of whether or not you are donating with one of the toy drive items or financially, you're being here watching helps to support this entire cause. So yes, we are very grateful and indebted to each and every one of you who watches any of our videos, but especially here on the lives. We thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Arizona Cowboy once again with a $5 super chat saying, I said karma, not caramel or camel, just stirring the pot a bit. She's gonna come around. She's gonna come around.
I'm never gonna come around. Donna Flanagan donated $100. Thank you, Donna.
Oh God.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sweating. I'm like hot. I took some Dayquil right before we got on here, and it's like my stomach's like still upset.
It didn't make you feel good.
Oh, I should have ate before I took it.
Do you want a snack?
No, it's fine. I'll power through. We're good.
For Daddy.
Rob, hi guys. Finally caught your live show. Phoenix, Arizona here. How you doing? We are doing well, Rob. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Libby Jensen with a $25 super chat. Great to see you guys smiling and happy. Love from Minnesota. Thank you so much, Libby.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're happy.
We are happy.
Nothing to be frowning about.
No.
Happy to be here.
Yes, happy to be here. Jeff Ellis donated $30. Thank you so much. So, what else is going on?
Not much here. And again, there is a reason for that. You guys will
Yeah.
see it. Do you want to address how things are going to be formatted schedule-wise
Yes.
next week for everybody who is watching and
Okay.
will watch?
So, don't freak out. Things are going to look a little different starting Saturday, just for 1 week. But we have a bonus video for you. So we will be releasing Saturday and we will be releasing the next Saturday, but we have a bonus Wednesday video for you. These are it's kind of like a 3-part thing. We got into some serious shenanigans this week.
Shenanigans?
It will be clear to you why we're not in the big house and all of this. I mean, without saying too much.
Careful.
Yeah.
It was a crazy week.
It was a crazy week. Like, crazy. So you got a bonus video. They're going to be different.
Really, nothing changes. There will still be a Saturday video this
Yep.
week, and then there will be that bonus video on Wednesday that Melissa referenced, and then
kind of back to normal.
There will be an additional video the next Saturday. So 3 videos in the next week or so.
But they are going to look a little different. So we will get back to our regular, and we are all about getting moved into the house. We said before Halloween, we have this fun Halloween tradition because there is like 0 trick-or-treating around here, that we do family game night. And then you just get a bunch of candy through family game night. We should teach them how to play poker.
Yeah.
We can play poker with Snickers. And so that's what we do for Halloween, and we really want to do it in the new house. So that is the goal. We're going to make it happen.
Okay, another house question from Tauren Ogpowa. Are you guys going to do the whole kitchen, living room, and all that stone that you guys placed along the back wall? I sure hope not, because that took forever. I don't know that it came across in the videos, but holy cow. So many hours to get that whole wall done. I completely underestimated how long it was going to take me. I was like, 2-3 days max. And it ended up taking 5 pretty full days.
Like 12-hour days.
One day, I put in like 12 hours. And just one little piece at a time.
It was crazy.
It was very, very.
So I don't think, as I love the way it looks, and I think it would look incredible for the backsplash. However, I don't think that it's going to hold up well. You guys all brought up some really good points. You spill spaghetti sauce on that. And I can a lot. So when you're canning, applesauce and you're simmering it just micro splatters.
It's like Yellowstone.
Yeah. It just sort of like the whole time. It just raspberries, apple stick all over everything.
What are we talking about right now?
I don't even know. And then cleaning that off is hard enough on like a flat tile. So I do need to find a tile. We decided that we weren't going to go with the one that we were looking at. So back to the drawing board. We're going to have some projects once we move in the house.
I feel like all of our color and material selections have worked out fantastically thus far, but it's really intimidating at the front end trying to make those decisions.
Right.
But fortunately, things, like I said, have gone great. I love the way everything's come together. But now we're back at the having to make big design decisions. And I'm colorblind, so
Paul is sending me questions here.
Joseph, longtime member for 26 months, in fact, 3rd level. Are you guys taking a daily supplement to boost your immune system like AG? You guys work so much better, and I bet it's taking a toll on your health. It is absolutely taking a toll on our health.
Actually, once you see the video on Saturday and Wednesday, you'll realize why we're sick. But yes, I take quite a few supplements, and then we do use AG1. I add it to all of our smoothies. The kids love it.
The kids absolutely love it. They stick it in those smoothies all the time.
Yeah.
They come out, bring it to us. So we as a family drink it. It's really good.
It is good.
I do prefer it in the smoothies though, as opposed to just throwing it in water. Personally.
And we're not even sponsored by them anymore. I just really like it.
No, it's good. It's a good product.
I actually had to buy it.
Yeah, legitimately.
But it's something that I actually will buy. So it's good. And it's great in smoothies. It does help. But with what we were up to this week, I don't think anything could have helped us.
My little off-grid homestead. My little Idaho off-grid homestead, excuse me. 10-month member saying hi from me and Cause We Can Farms. Waking
Hi,
up country.
guys.
Hello, everybody. We got a $30 super chat from Hatwit, a tiny pittance for the cause. Wish I could do more. That is far greater than a tiny pittance. Do not diminish your donation. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it so much, and it is going to go a very long way. Thank you, Hatwit.
And I think that's something that is really important to point out. Like, I get a lot of packages that are a coloring book, a single coloring book, and people might, you know, like, it's hard. This is a hard time of year. And if you can afford to go on there and buy a bunch of things, God bless you for that. But if you go on there and you can afford a $5 coloring book, but you just want to give something, God bless you for that. That is just as valuable. That is just as incredible and just as giving. So, I mean, yeah, never diminish what you can do. It's like, you know, it's like the woman from the Bible that just gave the single coin and it meant more than anything else.
We're gonna have to get Mom to sign off on this, but can you read that right there?
What one?
Yeah, no, it's moving. It says, "Will Eli shave his head too?" From Cabin Creature. What do you think? Will you shave your head?
His tiny little head.
Okay.
Okay. Talk him into it. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can.
Won't our Christmas
I will.
cards
You
look
will?
nice this year?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So Eli's on board too. Look at that.
Aww.
Talked him into it. Their hair grows so
Boy.
ridiculously fast. I will cut their hair, and like 3 days later, it looks like I didn't touch it. It's unreal.
Oh, he's gonna look.
For
so
myself,
cute.
I am concerned because my hairline is not what it once was. Not
Jeremy's
even close.
afraid that if he shaves his head, that it's for some reason not going to grow back. He's like,
No,
if you
no,
shave
no,
it, then
no.
it's just never going to grow
No.
back, and I'm going to look like Mr. Potato.
So I am thinning tremendously here
We see it.
and here. I'm sure everybody sees it. And I brush my hair forward, not to hide it, but it's just the way my hair lies. So when I shave it, those peninsulas are
Lies
going to show
is
like
right.
crazy.
His
and
hair does lie.
my hair is going to look horrible, but it's all worth it. So I'm still doing it.
It's ridiculous. You're a very handsome man. Are you
Not
going
what
to
I
shave the
once was,
beard
Mama.
too? Because it's going to look weird if you look like a pool ball on top and then you have a beard.
I might. We're gonna have to see how it looks. I'm gonna make the call that night. We'll see.
It's going to look naked.
We're gonna shave the head, and if it looks crazy, then I'll probably shave the beard too.
All right.
No.
I am.
Okay.
Wait, do you remember where I stopped?
I have no idea where you stopped. I'm trying to keep my stuff in order
Oh,
over here.
no.
Betty Meyer, $10 super chat. I know the hardship of cancer. Just had my 9-month checkup and scan, and I'm finally cancer free so far.
Wow, awesome.
God bless your family. You're a blessing to everyone. Great news, Betty. So happy to
That
hear
is so
that.
good.
And thank you so much for your donation. We appreciate it. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and continued healing. I know that your battle is not over when you go into remission. Like, there's a lot of healing that takes place after that.
Song Daddy saying, someone give me some crackers. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I tried drinking a whole bunch of fluids and stuff before getting on here, and I took that medicine. I sound horrible. I know. I sound like Barry White.
Donna Flanagan donated $100. Jeff Ellis donated $30. I think I already read those. Terry,
Where?
Yeah, help me.
Aguari. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Agare. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Donated $25. Thank you, Terry. Deborah Maurer
Maurer.
donated $30.
Maurer.
Maurer? That's not right.
You guys have some
No.
tricky names. I'm sorry.
I know. Donated $30. Gina Hawkins donated $25.
That was straightforward.
Philip Levitt donated $50.
Tasty.
Tacey Baker donated $50. Kimberly Reese donated $100.
Thank you,
Crystal
guys.
King donated $50.
You guys are unreal. This is crazy.
Wade Thornblade donated $100. Damian Daughtry donated $100. And Janet Moore donated $10. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Unreal. You guys always blow us away. I thought it couldn't get any better than last year.
Oh my gosh, it's still going. Alan Coase donated $20. Holly Sowers donated $200. Thank you, Holly. And Gifts and Crafts Mall donated $50.
Gifts and Crafts Mall. I wonder what that is.
I don't know. I'm gonna go look it up.
Toy
though.
Drive. Thank you all so much.
you.
You guys are, like I said, you guys are awesome. I didn't think we could top last year, but I think we're gonna do
And
it.
Randall Akers donated $50.
So much. Thank you so much.
You guys are awesome. We're definitely off to a much bigger
Better
start
by
than last
far.
year.
It's so now it's over 11,000, right? What's the total?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see what our total is, guys.
So we're trying to do 30, and we're over 12 already. 12.5.
12.5, guys. So we're almost halfway there.
Crazy already.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Awesome.
So a lot of people really enjoy shopping the wish list. That link is down in this video description. Paula has posted it before.
Oh, yeah.
Again, don't feel pressured to do anything that you're not comfortable with. So
Yes. Dennis Lamers. I hope I'm saying that right.
we're probably not.
Are you doing the pajama thing again? It's not, well, yeah. I'll let you explain
The hospital gowns.
it. Yeah.
Apparently we bought so many last year. I think like 400 were purchased last year, and they only
kept
had
coming
like
in.
Yeah, they kept
Even
coming
after the
in.
fact.
Like an additional like 130 came in after the fact that we had to then drive down there, which was great. And they still have a bunch. So I think they have 97 current patients that they're serving through ACCOIN, and I think they said they have 97. And we got like 400 gowns. So they still have enough probably for this year, at least for this year. So we're not going to do that aspect of it. We're just focusing on the sibling backpacks, the gift cards for the parents, and then all the Make-A-Wish stuff. And then all the puzzles and Legos and all of that stuff is for their toy closets. Because when kids go in for appointments and they're feeling scared, or they were really brave for an injection, or they're going to be there for a long time, they get to go to the toy closet and pick out a gift. And so we want to make sure that that toy closet looks like Toys R Us. Like we want that thing to be stocked for the year.
Okay.
Why are we doing
Not
that?
quite now.
Oh.
Donna Marie Souza. Hey, how's it, cousin Donna Marie? Where I need to get caught up now. Seriously. 1 second.
Okay.
Disc golf bear. Jeremy, just put some tussin on it. Put some tussin on it.
Tussin on
Not
it.
like an old Chris Rock reference. Thank you for an additional super chat there. Liz, $10 super chat. We lost 2 babies in our extended family this summer.
Oh.
So this is in memory of Jasper and Hunter. I love your family. So sorry to hear that,
Two
Liz.
babies.
Jasper and Hunter. There you go. You are on here. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the hard part about this is all the real stories. Like when we showed up last year to donate everything, we were pumped. We were excited. It was going to be a really fun day. And then you hear all the stories. All the volunteers were either parents or survivors themselves. And you hear their stories, and a lot of them have lost children, and it makes it way more real. Why we do this, why it's important, why these families need to be held, because they don't know. Like one of the moms said the best thing, like everyone asks, what can I do? And the truth is they don't know. There's nothing you can really do. So all we can do is just let them know that we see them and we love them and we pray for them and we're holding them the best we can by just trying to alleviate some of the stresses around the holidays.
Somebody's asking how they get arms like you.
Oh, he's got guns now. Guns.
How do they get arms like you? What do you do for arms?
Bicep curls.
Bicep curls. What else?
A lot of them.
Chin ups.
A lot of chin ups. Also biceps, right?
Yeah.
What else? He's very into working out right now. 12 years old. He's a young man. It's the perfect time to be doing it. He is like legitimately, genuinely enthusiastic about it. I love seeing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's putting on some muscle, and a lot of you guys have noticed.
Yeah. Well, and it's really nice for me because now whenever something needs to be moved, I'm like, come on, because before he was a little boy, and now he's almost teenager.
If you watch our old videos from even like when we first moved out here, even when we first started building the house, he has transformed so much.
Yeah.
To where at the point, like on a weekly or like monthly basis, I'll glance over at him. I'm like, I don't recognize you.
I know, it's weird
anymore. He's got facial hair coming in. It's crazy.
Little Kai guy.
Jeremy, what you did to your side of the house helped me to decide what route to go for mine. Well, awesome to hear that. Just here. Cool. And I need to get caught up again. Paula Wells, man, have we been together for a super long time? Love y'all for bunches. It says 34 months. Crazy, Paula. Paula's been there since the beginning. Like I said, Paula is like a part of the foundation of our channel. We greatly appreciate her. Hope you guys are doing well out there, Paula.
Nicole Holt is Gifts and Crafts Small.
Nicole Holt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
you so much.
And then Wade Rue wants to know if we are going to get a wood stove and when we would be putting that in.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. John Murphy, $50 super chat. God bless your family. God bless you, John. Thank you so much for your donation.
I feel like we are just face down.
Do we vote?
Yes.
Yeah, we vote. Melissa usually votes for me. Mail in. Illegal. Illegal. She knows how I vote anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we vote the same anyway. So Mariette donated $10 and Tori Rollin donated $25 and Damian Daughtry donated $100.
Arizona Cowboy 1963 with another $5 saying God made a few perfect heads. On the rest, he put hair. LOL. Very true. Ryan Morgan, $5 super chat. Best Christmas card idea ever. Bald heads and orange jumpsuits.
Oh my
I
god.
actually like that idea. That's funny. That's a great idea. Thank you for your super chat.
Too bad it's not for Halloween. That would be perfect.
We got a $10 super sticker from Mina B, who is a new channel member. Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Mina.
She's got a little seedling sprout.
I love it.
And I need to stay caught up. There's a whole bunch of stuff that came in. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me. Oh, those are. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Working good.
All right. Do you want to try to nail away some questions?
Yeah,
here?
sure. How deep did we go with our well? We went 156 feet.
Yep. 156
to be
feet.
Specific.
Which was actually a massive blessing because the wells tend to go very, very deep in this area.
Yeah. Looking for questions.
Yeah, look for questions.
What are we going to do with the little apartment after we move into the new house? That's from Rocky Cully.
Well, the first thing we're going to do is rescue her. She needs to be repainted and like really cleaned up. 6 people living in 600 square feet for 2 years has taken a toll on our little tiny home.
It still looks pretty good though.
It does, but I think once we get out of here and you move everything out, that's when you go, oh.
Well, what are we moving out? We're not moving.
Well, we're leaving most of the stuff in here. We're going to leave it as a guest house for now.
It's part of the reason we haven't moved in yet is because we don't have things like a couch for the main house. Mm-hmm. We were waiting on mattresses, which we now have. Yeah. We're very, very close. If we wanted to stay there tonight, we could. We could,
yeah. And we're going to very soon. So we just have a few things to do, and then you will see us moving.
We've been getting a lot of comments from people like, why are you dragging this out? Move in already. We are not dragging it out. Believe me. Everything that we've done over the last 2.5 years, we are very much looking forward to being in there. But we're trying to be patient with it to make sure that it is as dialed in and livable as we can possibly get it before actually making that final transition.
Yeah. And we've had a few people like still needing to do work or like little things left with plumbing and electrical. And so you have people showing up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning and just walking in, and we don't really want to be living in there. I'm going to start coughing.
Does YouTube keep a portion of the super chats? Yes, they do. And it's either 60 or 70.
Sorry, I got it.
Coughing spat. Sorry, guys.
I'll be right back.
It's either 60 or 70%. I'm not sure. But if that's the only option that people have, then we appreciate you giving, regardless of the method that is used. Melissa is freaking out outside. Coughing, I can hear her. Hopefully she comes back in feeling better. We've both been sick she got sick first, and so I was trying to pick up the slack around here, and then I started feeling a little cruddy yesterday, and today has been even worse. Better?
I think so. Maybe not.
More tea.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Misty Mountain 1967. Welcome to 3rd level member support. Does our well ever dry up? No, it never has, and I don't think it ever will. We have a lot of water. I mean, never say never, but
yeah,
we
have
a
crazy amount of water.
Very, very blessed in that regard.
Yeah, sorry. All of a sudden, the talking has like got to me.
Can we see Paula Wells? You can see Paula Wells. Paula, I'll let you kind of address that question on how somebody can see you if you choose to have.
Well, you can go to Paula
more
Wells
people.
channel.
See, I wasn't going to put it out there necessarily.
It's
contagious.
So
now you're coughing in my direction. Now I'm coughing.
I'm so sorry. I took a bunch of cough medicine right before.
I'm still just looking for a question. Is Steve Pompey a troll? I have no idea. I haven't seen anything that he has written. Hopefully not. How do we get electricity? Currently, and somebody else was asking how many solar panels we have. We do not have any solar panels aside from the tiny little mobile ones that we have to go with some of our generators. We are going to be putting in a solar setup because we want to be a solar first situation here, hopefully next year.
Yep.
Is the plan. And we're not going to have it grid tied. We'd like to do it with a transfer switch to where we have the ability to switch back and forth whenever we decide that becomes necessary.
Yes.
We got a $100 super chat from Becky Jones, who is a longtime channel member. Thank you so much, Becky. Massive super chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Becky.
Are we going to have a slumber party the first night?
No, I think everyone's really looking forward to finally having their own beds, especially the kids. Eli and Kira share a bed, and they always have. So this is going to be Eli's first time sleeping in his own bed. He's really excited about that. And I know the boys are really excited about having the boys' room and the girls having the girls' room. So, but we are going to make sure that we're all sleeping in the house the first night instead of like just having the kids, because they could move in now. But it's really important that first morning to wake up together as a family and that to be a thing.
Dean McCall saying, if Jeremy was texting in this chat and talking about Melissa's drinking, I'm giving up drinking for a month. Sorry, bad punctuation. I'm giving up drinking for a month. Are you doing sober October there, Dean McCall? because I have done it before. And you know what? I have not had a single drink so far this month. And so I think I'm just going to commit to
Sober October.
sober October.
I thought we were going to do ride horse every day. October.
Yeah, I know. But because
then we got sick.
I can still do it. I don't know if the weather's going to hold up. It has been beautiful here.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful for early October.
Which is why the fires are still burning.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like blue sky, 70+ degrees every day. Awesome weather.
All right. Are you getting all the questions?
I think I got that one. Gina White, $20 super chat for all those we've loved and lost to this terrible disease. Amen.
Yeah,
Thank you,
amen,
Gina.
Gina.
Appreciate it. Oh, see, I just jumped around. Scatterbrain with a $10 super chat. There's no message with that. Thank you, Scatterbrain. Guys, hope you're doing well. Anchor Down Homestead. Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys? We're doing very well. Hope you guys are doing well as well.
Yes.
Not to be redundant. Paula needs a raise. Paula does need a raise.
Paula does need a raise.
You need to send her a bigger gift, Melissa.
Yeah. I'm going to send you a bigger gift.
Bigger
Paula.
box.
I have a gift for Paula. But I can't show you guys what it is because it'll ruin the video surprise.
You didn't show it to her?
No.
No.
It's a surprise.
It's exciting.
The kids picked it out.
You should get a bigger box.
Okay.
Status on concrete projects. John Murphy, we are still waiting for concrete. Had our concrete guy back out here. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Came out again yesterday. We are, if I'm being completely honest, we are growing a bit impatient and frustrated with the lack of front porch for a number of reasons, and stairs, because we're going to have concrete stairs leading to each of those sliders at the front of the house, as well as the side door, which we are going to replace, by the way, because we don't like that door. So we are just kind of waiting. There's some additional excavation work that has to be done before they come out to complete it. We are waiting on that as well. So as soon as we find anything out, hopefully we can share that with you guys in the video, and then you will know what we know.
Yeah, right. Pretty much at this point, we are just crossing our fingers that we have a patio going into winter, but it's a very real possibility that we will not. And there isn't much we can do about it.
Don't say it.
Because we are at the liberty of
the mercy.
The mercy. Did I just say liberty?
You
We're
did.
at the it's the cold medicine. We are at the mercy of someone else. So
it's a downside to being reliant upon others, but I wouldn't know the first thing about doing a stamped concrete patio.
It would look.
I mean, if this were plumbing or electrical or something like that, I could tackle that myself. It would take me longer than it would a professional, but I could do it. But stamped concrete, I don't know the first thing about doing that.
No, it would just, it would be a disaster. So
Idaho Hoosier with a $5.11 super chat saying, I so enjoy watching y'all. The home is gorgeous. The family is beautiful. Blessings, Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. Appreciate it. And I like your name, Idaho Hoosier. Very cool.
Idaho Hoosier.
It's so cool that you are still with them. They're worth the loyalty at Wade Rue. And that's from Paula Wells talking about us.
Paula is awesome. Paula,
you rock.
Either our number 1 or our number 2 ever subscriber.
Big Paula fans.
Which is surprising to me that anybody subscribed to us at that point in time, because we had one video and it was weird. And Paula was like, yep, I like these weirdos. And she subscribed.
Was it one video?
And she never left us.
I don't think it was that one video. I remember her saying, like, I'm going to binge watch your channel. I think we had a few, at least, videos.
Okay, maybe we had a few. But again, and they were all pretty weird.
Scott Daw saying we should do a blooper video. There has to be some good hilarious stuff from your build. There's a ton of stuff that doesn't make the final cut. What you guys see is such a small amount of the footage that we gather. And these next few videos are a great example of that. Like, we took a ridiculous amount of footage.
Hours of footage.
And it whittled down. There's one sequence where it's literally 3 days and it boiled down to like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
But we were recording for 3 days.
Yeah, it's just what happens because, I mean, we never want to waste your time and we want to make better and better videos. We've committed to telling our story through video, and we want to entertain, but we want to make you laugh, and we hope to like maybe give you some food for thought. And there's a lot that I expect when I make a video, when I have that end result. I want it to be the best that it can. And so I end up throwing away like 90% of what we filmed.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
If not more.
Yeah. Especially the last 2 videos. It was like 95%.
Melissa sifts through. Usually we end up, when we do a full video, it ends up between 1,000 and 1,200, 1,300 clips. And she has to watch all of those and whittle it down.
Yeah.
Crazy. I still don't know how she does it.
I am sick of looking at us.
Judy Anderson, read my question.
Oh, what?
Love y'all from Connecticut. I don't know. Where's your question, Judy? Here's another question from Kitty Love Mary's World. How did we find the cement logs for your house, love?
Oh, we got those from Everlog. So Everlog is a company out of Montana. They make a bunch of different kind of concrete logs. They've got like full actual logs. They make trusses. They make a really large siding that you put chink in between, so it really looks like a log home. And then we went with the 10-inch that doesn't require the chink. And then they have board and batten.
Yeah, they have a whole lineup like Melissa mentioned,
Yeah.
and they are out of Missoula, Montana. And then I think their website is attached to our video descriptions if you want to dive down there. Great
It is.
product, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite things about the house is the way that it turned out, because we were able to achieve the look that we were going for out the gate, and we really didn't know how we were going to do that once we kind of gave up on the log home option. But this, I think, ended up being better than a log home would have been.
Yeah,
and
definitely maintenance.
Everybody who comes here comments on it. They all look at it and go, "What is this?" And we've had a number of questions about it, and everybody that sees it in person really likes it as well. So big fan of the site.
Yeah, it's awesome. It turned out exactly how we hoped.
Jaden and Evest vlogs with $50 Filipino, I think. Super 50 Filipino, whatever the currency is there. Do you speak Tagalog? No, I do not. My grandma spoke some. I am Filipino, but I don't have a real strong sense of culture. I was raised in Hawaii, and so there are a lot of Filipinos there. I've actually never been to the Philippines or anything like that, though.
Maybe we shall go.
Love a lot of Filipino food. Love a lot of both culture, but I'm not very like a devout Filipino. I'm mixed, so I do not love the look. So hope that addresses your questions. Thank you for the super chat. Tommy's Caroline Holmes said, "Welcome to first level member support." Welcome, thank you. Jberg 588. Oh, struggling. With a $2 super chat. Aloha, love you too, Jberg. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. When are you going to share, or when are you going to store? Let's try this again. Where are you going to store all the Christmas gifts now that the barn is full of hay? We were just talking about that.
Okay. So we need to use our trailer one more time this month. So we need to go do that like in the next 2 or 3 days, because my plan is to start, instead of storing it in the barn, my plan is to start filling the boxes, labeling them, and filling the trailer, because there really is no other way to do it. It's already getting full, and it's only been 2 days of mail coming in. So we're going to have a problem on our hands. The whole area we used last year is full of hay.
Hot toddies. Somebody suggested hot toddies. That sounds good.
That's what you need?
Yeah. Except I can't, because it's Sober October now, officially.
Oh, yeah. You can't have one of those.
How did we design our house plan? You know what, before we address that, let me get this one out of the way. We got a $20 super sticker from Sunshine Tampa with a lemon giving a hug.
Oh, it's cute.
I think is what that is. Thank you so much.
He's hugging a line.
We appreciate it. So you want to address that? How did we design our home? From Holly Borton.
So I just kind of drew up my dream home, and it was kind of like this is probably not going to exactly work out, but I loved our house back in Washington, and I always said, I wish we could just scoop it up and then move it to our property in Idaho. But there were a few things about the house that we didn't really use, like our formal dining room and a bonus room that was up above the garage, just stuff that I felt we could whittle away and make it a little more simple. And so I just kind of drew our old house on a napkin, but then made it look on the outside more like a log home and more like, kind of a lodgy mountain.
We kind of flipped our house, and like you said, we got rid of the things that we thought we could do without from that old house. So it's turned out great.
And now that it's coming together, it feels like home, because it feels like our old home.
Feels extremely familiar.
Yeah. We're like, oh, this looks familiar. So yeah, it really did come together.
Especially with what we had done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of it we just kind of winged. Like the whole inside design was we just found flooring we liked, and we just found stuff we liked as it was time to install that product. But we didn't really have a vision going into it. It was just, I had this picture from a magazine that I liked, and I kept referring back to that and trying to kind of make it look like that. And I think it does. Yeah,
it turned out. It surpassed our expectations in a number of ways, just with the final appearance and, what it is we were capable of pulling off. And it's one thing to have belief in yourself, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that I had my doubts along the way about what it is we could actually make happen. Hey, guys. See, that's what I'm talking about. They're arguing right now.
Are they arguing?
Okay.
I know, we're talking.
What was I saying, though? Yeah, in a number of ways, we've kind of surprised ourselves along the way, and it's been a great feeling. Just the satisfaction of that and proving to ourselves that we could do certain things has been awesome.
Yeah. Paula's keeping me on top of the questions here.
Okay.
She sends them to me.
Hey, CK Knife and Tool. Hey,
Hey.
saying hey.
Hey.
Thank you for all the shirts. We appreciate it.
Jeremy,
I appreciate it.
if you haven't noticed, Jeremy's obsessed with the shirts from there.
Hey,
And he wears
he
them.
sent me shirts. He is a former law enforcement officer over in Wyoming, and I support what it is that he's
He
doing. I
sent
think
me
it's
a
awesome. what he's
kitchen
doing.
knife. He makes knives.
That knife is unreal, by the
It
way.
is
Thank you for that,
my
especially.
favorite. I cook with it every single
So if you want to
day.
buy some knives, go check out CK Knife and Tool. Like I said, former law enforcement. Yeah, there you go. Right
There you go. There's one of them.
Oh
Yeah, Kaimani sports this one.
Big fan of what he's doing.
This is his daily wear there right there.
I'm so far behind the chat. Holy crap.
You were doing
$5 super chat
great.
from Ryan McKinnon. You guys are a joy to watch. Me and my 5-year-old son watch you guys each week. We look forward to it. Keep it up. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Ryan. That's an awesome story. I love hearing that. That's so cool. I like hearing stories like that because for us on our end, like putting these videos together is one thing. But then when we have these encounters with you guys like out in the wild. And you kind of give us feedback on everything. It makes it a lot more real for us. And you guys are always so kind to us and supportive, and we really do appreciate it. So like I said, I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah, if you see us out and about, like don't feel like you can't come say hi to us. We've had a lot of people will say that, I saw you and I didn't want to bug you. Like always come say hi to us. We love that. It's so incredible to
It kind of freaks us out when people say that because we're like, oh no, people are watching us like, what were we doing?
What were we doing?
Was I stuffing my face with donuts at the time? Like, what was I doing?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's funny. Lori McCoy wants to know what is going to be our first meal when we move in.
Oh, that's a good. We need to have some kind of. Ooh,
yeah,
you know
some
what?
kind of.
No, we talked about this though.
Yeah, that's right.
You'll see. I think we might try to include. We might try to do something special and include it in the video.
Which isn't going to necessarily be the best meal, but
no,
that's
but
okay.
it's
but it's
symbolic. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for that question.
Wish list. Please let me know if you all received the donation gifts purchased and delivered from Amazon wish list.
I'm sure we did, and I'm picking up apparently over 100 boxes tomorrow that are at the post office. They called me and they said that our boxes are piled up so high in the tiny post office that they've made a small hole for the employees to be able to get to the bathroom. And then I need to come pick up the boxes first thing in the morning. Little do they know that a whole other shipment is probably going to be coming tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Not necessarily, yeah. But what's today? Thursday?
So I'm going to be driving into town a lot since it's not UPS delivering most of it. I mean, Zach did come and deliver like 20 boxes today, but USPS is getting most of it and they won't deliver to our house.
Not happy about it.
And I told them, like, you can deliver to our house. And they're like, that's not the solution. So
that's not the solution.
No, like there is no solution. It's gonna be rough for a month, but it's awesome. It's for a good cause, and everyone's gonna be able to get to the bathroom and survive.
We got I read that one. Anchor Down Homestead, $5 super chat. Hey guys, come to process 250 meat birds
Holy cow.
with us on Saturday, October 29th. We need the help. Yeah, we need. That's a lot of birds. What's the most birds we've ever done?
50? Yeah.
Do you have a
250?
What's it called? The defeather thingy. I can't think of it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a huge help. Rent one of those. You can't find one.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure they do. 250
hope
birds.
so.
I'm sure
By
they're
hand.
not. There's no way.
We'll have to see on that. We can't commit to anything, but thanks for the invite.
That sounds like a good way to spend 2 days before Halloween.
250
wait, can we
birds.
bring our like 40 rabbits that need to be done? Group effort. Yeah, we have
a ridiculous amount of rabbits right now.
I made this like, I'm going to breed rabbits all summer and then we're going to have this big fall thing. And then I sort of like them. And now I'm having a really hard time. So if anybody wants a live rabbit pet, let me know. Hit me up.
John J Vlogs, best value videos. Are you referring to our videos? I would appreciate that feedback if that's the case.
What did he say?
Best value videos.
Oh, if you think that our videos are the best value, I appreciate that.
It's part of what we try to do. We try to pack as much as we possibly can into every video, which is why we get a lot of comments from people like, where did that come from? I didn't see that go in. What video is that?
Yeah.
I'm like, if you miss one video, you're going to miss a few things being done.
Yeah, because we record over the whole week and then we kind of take the highlights from the week and then make our video out of that.
When is Nevaeh going to do more videos? I don't know, Cindy.
Oh, man.
Hopefully soon. Nevaeh, you have an answer for that? No pressure. And silence.
No silence. Okay. Linda Smalls donated $100. Thank you, Linda.
It takes a lot of time editing to make Jeremy look 6'2". No, not much. You'd be surprised. Not much.
No.
Just a wider lens, to get the whole full body in frame.
You guys don't know we're not tall. You haven't seen us in real life. Some of you have.
Okay. Paula with the Everlog link. Paula, on it.
Oh,
Again.
Paula. So if you are interested in our sighting, Paula just put the link up. It's really awesome stuff. If you do happen to call, tell them we sent you because we love them and we want them to know that we love them. And they'll take really good care of you.
I so admire your tenacity, hard work, sense of humor, resilience, and how the children seem so happy. We know it's selective. There are moments of frustration. There are moments of letdown. But we've tried because it's of the utmost importance. This has been a 2.5-year process. You have to maintain a positive, upbeat mindset, and you need to laugh and you need to make light when things go bad. I think had we not done that, consciously done that, it would take its toll. Yeah, for sure.
And then I think our kids really are happy. They live a very simple life. And when they wake up and they're in their jammies and they kind of like meander around and watch cartoons, then we start school at like 10. And then we do school and there's not a lot of pressure. I mean, they don't have that fear of like reading out loud in the classroom and stuff. Homeschool is really a comfortable place to learn. It's a really safe environment. And then they have lunch and then they play. They get on their electric bikes and they pet horses and stuff. So, I mean, I think there's not a lot of adversity in their lives or a lot of stress in their lives. So, yeah, I think they're just happy kids.
I'm trying to scroll to get caught up. How much longer do you think you have before you're done building? With the house specifically, not much more. I mean, like I said, we could go out there and sleep in there tonight if we wanted to.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of little things that have to be done there. We still have other projects.
Mm-hmm.
We have a whole laundry list of projects of things we want to do here on our property. And of course we will show you guys all of that.
Yeah. Like we have an entire garage build to do and we're going to do a whole living space up above
Still
there.
have to finish the pump house. People were asking what we're going to do over the winter. It'll be little projects like that. And we want to put a greenhouse in. And then I have some more like exotic project ideas of things I like to do.
You have some exotic project
long
ideas?
term. Yeah. Tiger cage.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be an interesting winter, guys.
Little Tiger King up in North Idaho. No? Come on. Petting zoo?
No.
Anybody? How long have we been on? 1 hour and 11 minutes. Okay,
all right.
Still got 20 minutes.
Thomas Wallace, wife Sarah's 40th birthday today. Can you say hi, please?
Happy
birthday. 40th birthday, Sarah.
We'll be joining you next year.
We will be joining you next year.
I mean, Melissa's 53. I will be joining you next year.
There is a very large amount of people that actually believe that.
We talk about this all the time.
Jeremy trolls me. He tells everyone that I'm 52. He tells everyone that I ordered him online from the Philippines. He tells people that I am a chain smoker. I day drink.
So I speak truth.
What are some of the other rumors? I can't even keep track of them. He just blurts stuff out, and then people believe it
because it's true.
Stop it.
Okay, like 3/4 of it is true.
It's not true.
She's not 53. The chain smoking needs to stop though.
Sorry, I swear.
That would explain the coughing. Illness or cigarettes. See? No comment. Your silence speaks volumes, Melissa. Your silence speaks volumes. You got anything in that tea there that we need to?
No, my cup's empty now. I put like half a thing of honey in this because I thought it would help me to not cough. I only had one coughing.
Honey.
I need more honey.
Oh, I bet you do.
You stop it. Jeez. It's out of control.
Have I become more comfortable riding the horses? Not really, if I'm being honest.
No,
I'm more comfortable with them and around them, but I'm just not a confident rider at all. And it's because it's totally my fault. I just haven't put enough time on them.
They're more comfortable to be around now because they trust us and love us now. Lexon was uncomfortable to be around, and I didn't trust him because he would try so hard to get away from us that he had zero regard for who was around, and I was afraid. I mean, he actually did once run Jeremy over, which was really scary. It was an accident on his part, but it was just like...
You have to explain the situation.
I don't even remember how it happened.
I will tell you. In the process of trying to collect a lot of really cool shots, horse riding shots, we were actually in the fenced area.
Yeah.
Melissa was riding. I'm like, I'm going to get a really cool shot. Just ride by me. And that was the plan anyway. So I crouched down on my hands and knees to set the camera really low to the ground, started recording. She takes off with Lexon, like to come ride by me, not like right on top of me, but He didn't see me. I think
No.
the sun was in his eyes.
Yeah, he was running right at the sun and he didn't see
And so
him.
all I heard, because I had my back turned to her, and all I heard was, watch out. And I just crumpled into a ball.
It was so bad.
And fortunately, I think he saw me at the very last second.
He like slammed on the brake.
But he still like stepped on my lower leg. So I was hurting for an hour.
It was,
it
was scary.
Somehow I managed to like kind of roll out of it with the impact, and like I was relatively unscathed.
Yeah. You're like a rodeo clown.
Somehow. Yeah. It was just dead luck.
But he was definitely like I just want to get away horse. And I mean, he would spin from us. And I was really afraid he was going to hurt one of the kids. And so I actually had him sold. And I'm so glad that I hesitated on that and then said, you know what? Because it was almost like that week that he started to show a few signs of trust. And now that we know him, now that we've had him for over a year, he's so loyal. Like he just waits for us and he allows me to hug him, which that is like crazy compared to what
very
he
affectionate
was.
now.
And he's very trusting and he's very loyal and he's very serious. And so I think that it just took him a really long time. You have to earn his trust, but then once you have it, he's very loyal. And I think he was feeling sad. He left the only home he knew. He was, 7 or 8 years old when he came to us, and he had one owner, and he was a very gentle person. And then he was thrown into a new environment with all these animals and kids and electric bikes and tractors and everything, dogs, stuff he wasn't used to, me hanging on him, and it was too much. So he has learned to embrace our crazy family, and now he's part of it, and that makes him so much easier to be around.
Another Souza, James Souza. What's the plan for the front entry?
Souza.
Stamped concrete, almost there and looking good. Yeah, so we touched upon that a little bit here ago, and we're hoping to do stamped concrete, and that's going to include the stairs as well. So we're still waiting on concrete. As soon as we know anything, we will be sure to give you guys a video update, hopefully.
Yes.
What do you guys miss about Hawaii? From Tauren Ogpowa. I grew up in Hawaii. Melissa did not.
Yeah.
I miss the beach the most. Beach and food.
Food's good.
Yeah, local food and going to the beach.
Good
for sure.
sushi.
Thanks for your question.
Yeah.
Miss Hawaii. We're
due to go back.
We're overdue to go back.
Way overdue.
So
2 of our kids haven't even gone.
Yeah, our two, Kira and Eli haven't even been there, so I feel like a bad
We
Hawaii
haven't
parent.
been to Hawaii in 11 years. It'll be 11 years in October.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
If you told me that there's going to be an 11-year stretch where I had not been to Hawaii at any point in my life, I would have told you you're crazy.
We need to make that happen.
Here we are.
Kimberly Mullins donated $50. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you. Let me bang out these super chats as well.
Okay.
$50 super chat from Larry Groves. Is there a specific quantity on the Amazon wish list? Meaning, can I get more than one, or are you only expecting one of each item?
It will say needs underneath if there's multiple needed. And if you send more than one thing, then it just goes into the toy closet or it goes to another family, because we are hoping to pick up another 40 families. I'm really hoping that we can. So feel free to, if there's something you want to send more than one of, but they are listed. Like if it only says one needed, then we only need one.
Follow-up question to that. First of all, $20 super chat from Chris Peterson. Thank you so much for that.
Chris.
Erga 2016 is asking, how do we know if our Amazon gift is sent to you? Does it tell them? Is it on their end?
When you check out, there's an option that says send to wish list address, and you just check that. The address is private, so you guys won't see it, but Amazon does make sure it gets here. Last year, I don't think we had any problems at all. Nothing got lost or anything.
Libby Jensen saying your videos are absolute
Aw,
best
thank
value.
you.
Thank you, Libby.
Thank you, Libby.
I love the bit you did for Native. Thanks.
Oh.
You guys know we try to have fun when we do those commercials.
Yeah. So our sponsors are necessary for us to devote the amount of time that we devote to making our videos and being YouTubers. And so we really appreciate you guys putting up with those, because I know that sometimes, not everybody loves them.
Yes.
Not everyone loves them, but they are a necessary part of what we do in order to be able to provide the free videos. So we do try to make them fun. We do try to make them entertaining. And we do try to pick products that we love and that we think you'll love.
First of all, hi, Lainey. And follow-up question to go along with that from
Okay.
AJ and LJ Documentaries is, do you recommend United Health Share Ministry?
Yes, we do use that, and that's not a sponsor. I have to pay full price for that, and
Oh, it's been great.
and it's been great.
The couple times we've used it, it's been smooth sailing, like no issues.
it's like medical insurance. It feels just like medical insurance. I've used it a few times. I was really nervous to use it the first time because it was different. I've always had traditional insurance, but it's a co-op. And so for our whole family, it's $490 a month, which for full coverage insurance for 6 people, that's awesome. Really good. It was way better than price-wise than buying private insurance. And then it was good. Like the copays and everything were good, and regular checkups and all that were free. So we've used it twice, and we've never had to, pay a copay or anything like that. And
who is Paula Wells? Paula Wells is mysterious.
Who is Paula Wells?
She's everyone, everywhere, all the time.
Yeah, she is everywhere. That's for sure.
Another question we got was, what is going to be our last supper in the tiny home? I think is what they're asking. I'm going to be sad to leave the tiny home. I really, really am. We've been talking about this more, and it's not drudging up like the same feelings to the same extent as when we left Washington State and our home there. But living in here has been such an adventure, and this place was like a proving ground for us to prove to ourselves, hey, you're capable, you can do this.
And we felt safe here.
Yeah, it's been a great. I'm just sad about this chapter of our lives coming to an end. I think once we're in the big house, like we will probably spend very little time in here.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun to come back, especially when the kids are grown up, to come in here and be like, hey, remember when all 6 of us lived in here for 2 years? Because I know it doesn't always come across, and that's and due in part to how we set things up in here. But this place is so incredibly small and tight and very, very intimate. And we've all gotten to like our bubbles aren't the same as they were.
No,
before.
There are no bubbles.
There are no
Your
bubbles.
Bubble will be burst by someone's elbow.
Like if both of us are, like there's times when the kids are brushing their teeth and they're just like jam packed in the bathroom, or if you're just walking back behind the couch, like there's only enough space for 2 people. So you're literally like brushing up against each other. I'm just going to miss the simplicity of this time, and I will remember it fondly forever.
Yeah, this tiny home meant a lot to us because when we lived in the trailer, it was too small. It just was. Yeah. We didn't fit in it. It didn't work, and I didn't feel like it was a good, safe place for the kids for the winter. So when we built this tiny home and we spent the first night in here and we woke up and it had taller ceilings and it had a shower that we didn't have to fill.
The shower was huge.
And like a full-size oven for trying to cook in an RV oven for 6 people when it's like this big, and the tiny little fridge and everything. There was normalcy that we were able to give back to our kids. And so this tiny home represents like, we're going to be okay. Even if we don't make the house happen, we can still be okay here.
I think I'm just sad because I know moving into the big house is going to it's going to change the way we like interact with each other. If that makes sense. It's going to, like, you can't, they can't, it's so small and intimate in here. Yeah. It's just, so I don't know. Well, I'm happy about going to the house. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm really, really looking forward to it, but I'm sad that this chapter is coming to an end.
It closes a really beautiful chapter for our family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who is Paula Wells? Who is she? With such a big house, why did you build only 2 kids' rooms instead of 1 bedroom per kid? It's not that big.
It's not that big of a house.
Yeah.
It looks big because the ceilings are tall. It's 2,100 square feet. If we were to put 4 bedrooms in it, the bedrooms would have been, because the kids' rooms are already pretty small. They would be like closet size. So,
and it's for our kids who aren't going to be there forever. And we got to think long-term beyond, having kids in the house. And if it's Melissa and I, we don't need 5 bedrooms.
Right. So if you're talking about a 2,000 square foot house, you don't find 2,000 square foot houses with 5 bedrooms. They're usually 3-bedroom homes. And so I didn't want to build a bigger house because that's the other thing. Why didn't you build a 4,000 square foot house? Well, because our children are getting older and we do have additional living spaces on the property that maybe they want their own space. And I don't want to spend my elder years cleaning a 4,000 square foot, 5-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms. That sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. It sounds unsustainable, and I don't ever want to feel pushed from my home. So we built a 1-story house with 3 bedrooms, which I will probably later convert into like a playroom for my grandkids and then a sleeping room for grandkids or guests. And then
we don't plan to ever leave this property or that home. And so we kind of thought long-term with everything we built, which is why we built a single level home and why we went with like extra wide doors, stuff like that. So, because mobility may become an issue over time. So just some things to think about.
Yeah.
And a lot of that came from the urging and recommendation of a lot of you who watch.
Yeah. So that's why. And then our kids just don't really crave that. They all had their own rooms at our old house, and they all slept in one room.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
So they're just close kids. So boys can totally share a room. My brother shared a room growing up. Girls can share a room. My sister and I shared a room growing up. None of us were damaged from the experience. We liked it. We chatted all night long, and it just made us closer. And so I think they will be just fine sharing rooms.
Still a lot of questions coming in about fires in the area. The big main fire has died down significantly, and we have another new fire that has sprung up even closer to us, but we're not too concerned with it because of the time of year. We should be getting rain at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm not too freaked out by it.
Yeah. Stacy Netzel donated $50 to our Pediatric Toy Drive.
Thank you so
Stacey.
much. Appreciate it. Is there a specific homeschool you use, or is it for the local school you're in? Asking because my grandson is homeschooled now. From Tanya Hatchett.
I use a few different programs. I use for the elementary school kids, I use a program called Life Packs by Alpha and Omega. A couple people thought that was a sponsor too. We are not the Truman Show. Every single thing you see in our videos is not a sponsor. If we don't say it's a sponsor, it's not a sponsor. So this is just a program that I've actually used for about 12 years. It is not perfect. It lacks in a few different places. So I just piece together curriculum. And then for the older kids, we use Switch on Schoolhouse, but I always add literature, spelling, multiplication drills, things like that. You learn kind of as you homeschool that no, there is no perfect curriculum and that you have to piece stuff together. But yeah, we do the best we can.
Michael Zankel with a $5 super chat. Do people in Idaho leave their slippers outside?
Slipper.
Or will those buggers need a sign?
The buggers need a sign.
Yeah, I think the buggers need a sign most of the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So Hawaii has a lot of Asian influence, and we are a family who removes our shoes always
Yes.
before stepping into our home. And a lot of people who live here in the mainland don't do that. So yeah, just friendly reminder for anybody that comes over. It's not a big deal, especially with the floors we have. It's an easy cleanup. But yeah, a lot of folks here
Please remove
keep
your
their shoes on.
Yeah, so far we haven't. It's been really hard to keep the house clean. I keep vacuuming it and mopping it because I don't want our brand new floors to be trashed. But every time that somebody comes, like a contractor or something, they just track dirt all through it. It's like, so I'm really looking forward to all work being done so we can finally do a good final clean.
Yo, Jeremy, hello from North Carolina, fellow LEO of 21 years. You're living the dream, bro. Congrats on the house. It's looking great. Thank you so much, Mike Broadwell, and stay safe. Did she say retired?
I don't
Still
think so.
active? Well, be safe out there. I appreciate your
Yeah.
service. And I saw somebody else earlier saying that they were a corrections officer. We appreciate your service. And if you want to send a patch, yeah, I'm still accepting patches. There are a bunch that I have actually in a box because I've run out of space.
Yeah, we need
Which is why we
a
haven't-
new space.
I'd like to take all those patches down and get them cleaned up and actually
Yeah.
stick them in like a series of
Mhm.
framed something or other. So
Yeah.
I just feel bad. They're out there, like a lot of them have curled up just from being
Just from
exposed to
the-
like moisture and
Yeah,
stuff. But,
just from in the garage. We need
and they're really dirty.
to make that a project
Yeah.
because they're incredible. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
It'd be cool to hang. Like if we like
Mhm.
we've talked about like maybe turning one of these rooms in here as like an office. It'd be cool to put up or
Yeah,
just have
that-
as a background
yeah.
somewhere. But yeah, if you I'm still accepting them. Absolutely. Proudly we'll display those. How many times going up those steps? Yeah. Tia's tips with a $20 super chat. No comment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How did we get blueprints for our home?
We don't have any blueprints.
We did have blueprints.
Well, we did have somebody draw them up for us,
Can't remember those.
but we didn't like buy blueprints. We just had a subscriber help us tremendously by
Yeah.
drawing up our house.
Huge help.
That helped us a lot.
But really, the
because-
house is so simplistic. I mean, there's really if you break down, like look at older shots. Like I used to take drone shots from up above of when we had all the walls framed out. If you look at it, it's really not that complex. But it was nice to have all those drawings that were provided
Yeah.
to us because there's a lot to think about when like placing outlets and switches
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And that's stuff
Yeah.
that we really didn't give a whole lot of thought to. So that was very, very helpful.
He helped us so much because he brought up things and moved things that I had like, oh, I want this here. And he's like, no, you shouldn't do that because, and he actually knew what he was doing. And that was so helpful. Billy Johnson donated $25 for the Pediatric Toy Drive. Thank you,
Billy.
so much.
We are almost up to $13,000 now. It's been a productive life. This is great.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Let me see if there's any. I'm sure there's something I'm missing here. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You feel medicine-y?
Yeah, I do feel medicine.
$10 super chat from Vaughn Jensen Band. No comment with that. Are you an actual band? That's cool. Thank you for the super chat, though. Appreciate it. Still scrolling. Okay, no, that was the only one I didn't get to, I believe.
Any new traditions for holidays in the new home?
Yes. Christmas lights.
You're gonna put Christmas lights up?
I have to. I mean, right? So I've never been good about putting Christmas lights up, but with this house, we put outlets in the soffit areas specifically for. Well, Melissa's got outlets specifically like on switches for garlands and Christmas lights and all that. So
I better get on buying some of those things.
We're gonna have to purchase some Christmas lights, put those up. But other than that, no, just pretty, the usual.
Yeah, we do like really traditional Christmas. Kira has been very disappointed by our tiny home pencil tree for the past 2 years. And, Christmas just looked different in here because it is a small space and we had this tiny little skinny tree. So we want to get her like the biggest, fattest tree this year. And then, lots of garlands around the windows. And we just do, like, I start watching Christmas movies while I cook Thanksgiving dinner. And we watch all of the movies all month long. We're just, I don't know, we do the cookie thing. And
6-year-old Braden wants to know if we have a dream animal that we'd love to have on the property.
Mini horse.
Mini horse.
I want a mini horse because they're cute and they're goofy and I love them.
And we can keep them out there with Lexi and Dakota, right?
Yeah, I mean, so I think that our horses would be okay with them, but that is my hesitation with getting them.
What's wrong with this one?
I feel like Lexon would be okay. He's very mature and he's very nurturing. Coda though is very young. He's only 3 years old. He's a bit mischievous, and I don't ever want an animal to get hurt. However, they don't hurt the sheep. The sheep are small and kind of move like a mini horse would and about the same size. And they just sniff their noses and they're totally good with them.
Okay, we are winding things down. We got one last super chat here from Eddie Mecca, $10 saying, I love you guys. I watch every video. Keep doing the good work. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And before we close things out, I want to recap what I said at the very start because I screwed up the last time we did this. Jim Henry had a $200 super chat that I didn't acknowledge on the last one. Yes. And our thanks once again to Adam Schrader and to all of you who have donated. This has been amazing thus far. We are at the 90-minute mark. Yeah. If you guys do have any last minute questions or anything, go ahead and throw them in there. We'll try to get to it. But this has been great. Go ahead.
Okay, so just to recap this whole thing so everybody knows, our Pediatric Toy Drive is officially open. Our Amazon wish list is listed down below in the video description. Whether you can buy a coloring book or something larger, all of those items were either for our sibling backpacks. The gift cards are for the parents. And then all the really specific items are for the 30 families that we are adopting. There are 72 families that need to be adopted. So if we can get everything for those 30 families, then we can take on a few more families.
Come on. Sorry.
Let's see. We have a goal of raising $30,000. If we do that, the boys of the family are going to be shaving their heads. And we are going to be donating $5,000 towards buying groceries for people for the holiday season, in which Safeway will be matching that donation. So this is about to be a crazy, crazy toy drive. Thank you guys so much for participating.
Nevaeh's upset.
You're awesome.
Because she doesn't have makeup on her face.
Oh my gosh.
Another $10 super chat from Vincent Cornett. You said that you were replacing the main sliding door that leads to the living room. I would pack a hand-carved wooden door with a... No, we're going to be doing the side door that we didn't like because it didn't really match. Vincent, thank you so much for the super chat. And big thanks to all you guys just for being here, hanging out. Your contributions are all greatly appreciated, regardless of whether or not you're donating to the fundraiser, toy drive, any of that. We just appreciate you being here together as a family. We love
one last donation, Billy Johnson, $25. Thank you.
Billy Johnson. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for being here. We apologize once again. We're ill.
Yeah,
thanks for dealing.
We'll be feeling better in a few days.
Tolerating that. This is gonna be the last one. Last live stream from the barn, from the tiny.
So the head shave and the final Pediatric Toy Drive live will be in a month from the big house.
Looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. We love you. And that's gonna do it till next time.
All right, see you guys.
See ya. Ready? You gotta hit it.
Oh no.
Bye.
Oh no.
Come on, it's a 2-step process. Go bye.